Welcome back, guys. I'm doing this video. I'm not quite finished for the day, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it since I reached a milestone. And that milestone is every single hole is dug. Yes, they're all at minimum 34 inches down. I'm gonna put 2 to 3 inches of gravel, some type of drainage for every single hole. And then I'm gonna make the posts out of the trees around me. Yes, I am gonna treat them, but I'm also gonna cement them in the ground. I'm running very low on time because winter is coming. I might do a smaller portion so we have somewhere to stay this winter, but we'll see. This was my last hole. This hole, that hole, and the hole that the sled is under were my last three. And I have to say, if I was going to pick a different spot, if I had to do this all over again, I would move it that way about 10 feet, so that way I did not have to dig those 3 holes. Only for those 3 holes. Every other hole was fine. I even hit some hard spots in the ground because the permafrost is raised, because like I said, we're getting really close to winter. But those 3 holes are the 3 that caused me the most trouble. Those are the 3 that I would move this entire project over that way, 10 feet, just so that way I didn't have to dig them. They were a killer. I just finished that one. Like I said, these 4 trees have to come down. I don't like them that close to the line. I might take that one down. I'm probably going to take that one down and use it for wood anyways, and that one anyways. But these 4 definitely have to come down because they are right on the edge of the house. If the house gets if the trees get any bigger, it'll crush the house. So I don't want that. So those 4 coming down. I have to get the stumps out of these 2, so that way the ground is level. But as you can see here in Alaska, the roots don't go down very deep. They do not. Probably see a little better. That might be, 10 inches down is where that last root is. And that's just the spindly stuff. It's probably the new growth off this tree right here. But yeah, they are thick. They're big. The roots are big, but trees don't get very big here because permafrost. The ground stays frozen for 7 to 9 months out of the year, depending on how cold the winter is. So that one, the roots, I don't really have to worry about. I'm going to clear this stuff though. Maybe take my, if I can get my weed eater sharpened and go underneath there and just saw that up. Chainsaw is going to be used to get that one up. And that one up, I'm just going to cut this whole tree down there at the roots and then use what I can. I don't know how much I can use out of this tree. That tree I might be able to use a good bit. That tree I should be able to use a good bit. This tree I should be able to use a good bit. Those 2. And then, like I said, I've got the trail coming in from the road that I've got to clear a bunch of trees for. It's going to be over this way. Hannah told me that I should be paying attention more towards the screen, less towards what I'm looking at with my eyes. So that way the screen doesn't look so bad. So I'm trying not to trip and fall over everything. But these trees got to come out. I got to clear all that out, those out. We're going to come straight through there. You see where Opie's coming from? That's about where the road is, a little bit further past her. So I want to clear all this way and make a straight cut through. So that way we can build the driveway up underneath this tarp. The driveway's going to go this way. I'm going to stay pretty close-ish to the house for this first one because I know for certain that I am not close enough to the utility easement line to be worried, but the less space I take up that way, the safer I am. So I'm gonna, once I figure out where the back I don't know, I think it's southwestern corner, I think that's southeastern behind us. So southwestern corner is, then I can figure out where the road's going to continue on and get to the house. But this is huge milestone for us. I'm going to take a break before I try cutting these trees down. Right now the chain's a little dull, so it's going to take a lot of extra effort to get through the stumps and stuff to clear them up, because I got to clear that stump, and clear that stump, and get these trees portioned out to what'll be good for. I know the size I'm using for that post right there, but the rest of them still kind of iffy because I want it to be a level surface, but right now this is a downhill slope and this is a downhill slope until you get over there. Over there is like uphill, but all this right here is downhill. So I need to make sure that they're all going to be even. So I know the height for this one, what I want it to be. So I'm going to get the pebbles, cement, and post done for that hole. And then I can measure off of that hole and just do a straight even line, measure each post, go on from there, So it'd be nice, easy, quick, hopefully. Because like I said, we're getting close. What I'm thinking about doing maybe for the winter is trying to get this row done, this row done, this row done. I think that's 8 feet, and that row done. So that way, if I can get those 3 rows done, maybe I might end up doing that one as well. That one over there behind the blue bucket. Because I think I measured out if I did a 10 by 20 or 10 by 12 space just for us this winter, that should be fine. So that's 4, 6, 8. Yep, that one over there. So it'll be that hole right there. So that row will be the row that I want to get done, most definitely. But anything I can get done, if I get a 4-8, if I get an 8 foot by 20 foot done, that's fine, because then I can just make the flooring for that and work on this stuff over winter. As long as I keep the holes clean, keep the snow out of them, keep the ground somewhat good, I can just pour the cement and keep them covered until the cement's set. And maybe come springtime, I'll have the house done, but we'll see. So if I can just get the 20 if I can just get just up to this row done, because that's halfway finished, I think, because that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So that one right there, where Opie's standing, is the one I need to get to. Yeah, 3 on that side, 3 on this side, yep. So where Opie's standing is the hole I need to get to, this line. And then that'll get me a 12-foot space, and then I can, determine how big I want it that way. If I can finish up half the house before winter hits, then half the house, then that'll give us a 12 by 20 space, and then the other half I can do during the winter, hopefully. So I know why I'm trying to make this so big. Everybody's like, you don't need something that big, I'm thinking about the future. Hannah and I do want to have kids, and the only thing really stopping us is that we're living in a van right now. So we don't want to have kids in the van. So if we can get a place to live, even if it's not our permanent home, then we're happy with it, and we can start planning on having kids while we're expanding, building our permanent home, so on and so forth. But this 20 by 24 space gives us enough room to have another baby room, maybe section off part of the house for a baby room, section off part of our room for a baby room, something while we're building. So this is supposed to be a good 5 to 10 year home. That's why I'm going so much into detail, so much into depth as far as the engineering, the digging, the making sure everything's set, everything's good before I just throw it up. Because the cabin over there was just supposed to be, was just supposed to be a quick 1 year thing. And then we were going to work on our permanent house during that year. But this one I plan on being in for a while. Maybe, even if we're lucky, having it set for people to come over, maybe other financial plans in the future. So leave you guys with a picture or a viewing of Opie. Say hi, Opie. She's running around chasing squirrels and stuff. She's happy. Millie Pig's over there somewhere, but she likes to run off and hide. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.